Chuck, hey man, coming at you with another video from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And today I'm going to talk about the science of getting women. The science of attracting women. You know, there's some guys that probably never thought about it like this, but there's a science to almost everything in life. There's always a method to the madness, especially living in the United States of America. What up, John? There's a science to destroying families. There's a science to creating a legacy. There's a science to making money. There's a book out called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles that I read for the first time like 20 years ago. That was like the first book. Yeah, that was The Science of Getting Rich was the first book I read 20 years ago. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad was the second book I read. And, there's a science to almost everything you see, whether you're aware of it or not. Positive, negative, good, bad, whichever. I listened to the audio book. Yeah, I've read it. I listened to the audio book and read the book as well. So there's always a way to go about doing things. And in my experience, most of the things that we think of attaining in life, at least the way we think we should go about doing it, that's almost never the best way to go about doing it. It's almost like you have to go in reverse. You have to start with the end in mind and work your way backwards. That's usually the best way to go about doing almost anything. You have to you have to study. You have to study. If you want to be great at anything, if you want to be the best you can be at anything, you gotta study. You gotta study. Just like I study people. I study groups of people. I study white folks. I study black people. I study groups of Asian people. I study almost every nationality in the world. I know how they came about. I know what happened when all these other groups of people came to the United States of America. I know how these communities were formed. And it's all a science. It didn't happen by accident. It didn't happen by luck. It didn't happen by chance. Everything was engineered. Everything was, step by step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're past this law, past this bill. This is going to be, this is going to become public policy. And then when this becomes public policy, you're going to be allowed to move in this neighborhood. You're going to be allowed to take over this land. You know what I'm saying? This stuff that happens in society, it doesn't happen by accident. When they pass these laws in Washington, it's for a certain group of people with some type of agenda. It's not because they have good morals. No, it don't have anything to do with that. It's because they're going somewhere. They want things to go a certain place. They want things to be a certain type of way. They want certain neighborhoods to be a certain type of way. That's why there's bad neighborhoods. Quote, bad neighborhoods, I should say. And these bad neighborhoods, they were engineered, they were created. So it's really a money grab. That's all it is. Projects, exactly. And the word projects is just what it is. It's just a way of, hey, all the drugs, not all, but most of the drugs is here. The guns is here. The most of the cops is here in that area, neck of the woods. We're gonna redline this area, and most of the redlining is gonna be ghetto, hood, and another sector of the red line is gonna be working class, black people, or people that can't afford to move elsewhere. This is all engineered. This is not by accident. This is people that study what happens in their city, in their town, and just like what happened in the 60s with some of our parents. I mean, not my parents. My parents were pretty old when they passed away. But if your parents is, I'm gonna say late 50s, 60s, early 60s, 9 times out of 10, they got caught up in that time frame where the guy was pushed out the house. That was engineered. That didn't happen by accident. There was a different protocol for black women versus white women. And this is not up for debate. This is actually what happened. I've talked to white women and black women and the other groups of women where they said the protocol was different for every household, every woman. It came right out of their mouth, straight from the horse's mouth. And this is before I even knew anything about history or anything, very little about this country, period. So, this stuff it's not even that complicated, really. It's just social engineering 101, basic psychology. And everything is fear based for the most part. Everything is based on the person having a lack mentality, based on, just scaring people, scaring the woman, and making it very difficult for the guys to thrive and survive and to take care of their family. So if the guy can't take care of his family, if the guy can't pay the bills, well, he ain't no man. That's what they said. If the guy can't pay bills, if the guy can't keep a job, if the guy can't perform, he ain't no man, which is crazy. That's crazy talk. But that's what they said in the society. That bug was put into the heads of millions of black women in this country in the 60s and 70s. I disagree with that, but yeah, that's what a lot of women drunk the Kool-Aid. And then, then the man. Now, there were some women that actually didn't buy into that shit. There were some women when the inspector came out to inspect the apartments, they would tell the man, leave for a couple of days and come back. They'll call him, tell the man to come back in the house once the inspector came and left. So they had to sneak the guy in the house, in and out the house. So that some women did do that. So I'm not saying every woman fell for that shit. Of course not. But it was a very difficult situation, And, it didn't happen by accident. It was designed. But, this is why you have a lot of guys out here that's so goddamn emotional about every goddamn thing. Because their fathers didn't have a lot of influence in their lives. They didn't have a lot of impact in their lives. So a lot of these guys, some of their dads got caught up. And then you got some of the dads their fathers, they, just like I said, they just got pushed out. And then some of their mothers didn't want them around too. So it's a lot of another group of guys got pushed out, and they didn't really see their kids until they got older. And by this time, the kids didn't need permission from the mom to see the dad. So that dynamic played out as well. So, but the people that created these laws and public policy, they knew what they were doing. It wasn't an accident. I mean, they knew what they were doing. If you get the man out of the house, you get the man out of the way, they'll attack the women. Psychology 101. Most women, 9 times out of 10, aren't going to be able to handle a household by themselves. If they being attacked, then if you're being attacked every week, every other day, if there's always some new shit going on and it's just you and the kids, you don't got enough money, you don't got enough food, now you're in fight or flight mode, and that's what happened. And I think a lot of people have a hard time wrapping their mind around that concept. They act like the majority of guys in America wanted to leave. No, they were pushed out. They were pushed out. They didn't actually. Majority of guys I know that I've met my entire life, they don't want to leave their kids abandoned. They want to be in the kid's life. But a lot of women make it very difficult. Damn. I'm telling you, So, there's a science to everything. I mean, when you're out and about socializing, talking to people, talking to men and women, whenever you're trying to get anything done, just keep that in mind. Maybe there's another way, another alternate way for me to accomplish whatever I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is you should expand your mind. Don't get so narrow focused all the time. Now, being narrow focused, that's a good thing most of the time. But sometimes you got to fall back, take a step back, and say, hey, wait a minute. Maybe I can approach this from a different way. You know what I mean? Listen, yes, they're going to find right on those. Yep, there's a lot of beta coming from the situation. Yeah, there's a lot of beta guys that came out of that, out of wedlock due to all all that time frame and all the shenanigans that was going on. Cosmic Warrior, what up? I'm trying to expand my mind, but there's just too much damn stuff out here to learn. You're overwhelmed. Just start with one thing and just work your way up. One at a time, Cosmic Warrior. That's all. Just one at a time. You got to figure out what you want to do first. You want to make money? Focus on that thing or that skill set or that tool that's going to help you make money. Just one at a time. One at a time. I had this old guy break it down to me like this a long time ago. He said like this. He said, when you get started as a young man, look at it like this. One car, one career, one woman, one place to live. That's it. He said, start off. He said, hey, you don't got to have one of everything down the line. He said, down the line, you can get more than one woman if you want, more than one car if you want, More than one place to live if you want. More than one um investments, property if you want. But in the beginning, he said one career, one car, one woman, one house. He said, he said if you can manage to stay with the same woman 20, 30, 40 years, whatever, what's gonna happen is the kids is gonna be looking at y'all, and you're going to create uh, a new dynamic in the family without even realizing it. And the kids is gonna be like, okay, I want to be like mom and dad, so I'm gonna follow them. So you're gonna be leading by example. Yep. And he said, when it comes to your career, pick something that you're gonna work towards. Hopefully, you'll be able to work towards it for a long time, 10, 20 years. And he said, if you stick with it long enough, regardless of what it is, if you stick with it, the income is going to grow more, bigger income. So that's a science. Being consistent is a science. Following steps, certain steps to get to a certain destination. It's all a science, you know? Now, you might not see the money that you want in the beginning. Nobody does. Shit. Nobody makes a whole lot of money in the beginning in anything. But eventually, you'll get there. I'm trying to... Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's one of my favorite books of all time. Right? All you need to live. Yeah, you got to live. Yeah. It's very... they make it very difficult for us to live out here. Damn. I'm telling you. They make it very difficult. But yeah, it's just that what are the best books on conversation that you know about? Honestly, I get bored of all books about getting women, but none of them talk about just conversation. Shit. Conversation? A book just on conversation? Man, that's a good question. There's a book called Critical Conversation. Yeah, there's a book called Critical Conversation. Damn, I forgot who it's by, man. I got it. I think I got it on my... No, Crucial Conversation. Hold up. I got it right here. Hold up. Here it is. Here it is. Right here. This is it, baby. Crucial Conversation. Here it is, baby. This is it, baby. By Pat, let's buy 4 authors. Yep. Here it is, baby. I got you. In your opinion, is the body game the easiest game to start out with? What do you mean body game? Body game for a man or a woman? Are you a woman asking a question like that? The body, what body game? What up, Shady? Yeah, Crucial Conversations. Just a daily dose of learning to you is better than most books. That's a daily. Yeah. Cosmic Warrior. I talk about stuff that most people don't talk about. That's why you say that. I already know most people gonna talk about the same old watered down BS. So I try to be different. I try to look at things from a different angle. Talking to women is easy as fuck. It is. It's easy for you, Shady. It's not easy for everybody. Exercise, yeah, it's good to exercise. Yeah, you should focus on. You get your mind right, you get your body right. Scream. Get your mind right, you get your body right. You're what? You're overweight or what? What's the deal? I mean, if you're overweight, I recommend you lose weight. If you got a stomach, something like that, I recommend you lose the stomach. But if you get your mind right, you get your body right. That's science. See, that's a science in itself. You get your mind right, you get your body right. You get your mind right, you get your body right. You get your mind right, you get your body right, and you get your money right. There you go. It's simple, but it's not easy. You see what I'm saying? It's simple, but it's not easy. You know why it's not easy? Because what you've done to yourself, it didn't happen overnight. It took a while for you to get to the destination you got to. That's why it's not easy. That's why it's not easy to change everything. All people only talk about why can't guys get women or the fuckery they do. Quite frankly, things start from relationships, forever, friend, or whatever else. Simple conversation is most trivial. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Cosmic Warrior. Yeah, I know a lot of guys, they talk about what's wrong. They talk about the problems. But a lot of them don't give you solutions to the problem. They don't tell you where to get started. Even in their books, they don't tell you how to get started. In the books they write, in the products they create, they still ain't gonna tell you how to get started. They still ain't gonna tell you how to get started. I've been seeing this shit happen for years, man. Buy my book. Yeah, people they'll get online or you might see somebody on television. They'll tell you what's wrong with all the problems, how it's so bad, how males and females don't get along, and they talk about the feminists. They talk about, oh, you're a misogynist. Oh, they get into name calling, and they say how much money you don't got, and I mean it's on and on and on. And I'll be like, look, tell us where to get started. I already know all the history. And I used to had this same experience like 20 years ago. 25 years. Well, about probably 25 years ago. I used to say the same thing. I'm like, look, I got the money to buy the shit. Just tell me where to buy that. I'm ready to solve my problem. There's a lot of bullshit women do to apparently feminism. Not all women are fucked up. All it takes is talking to enough women Bigger than brains to find out more. Well, them damn things are. Yeah, you're right, Cosmic Warrior. You're right, really. You know, I don't meet these feminist type women in public. Where they at? I don't meet any of these women. I think I met one woman that claimed she was a feminist. One. I don't meet these women. Where they at? On TV, television. That's where they at. But I don't see them down the street where I live at. A lot of these women are just be talking. Really. That's really why it's a skill to do just like the many different ways to make money. Yeah, damn near everything you're trying to do takes a certain skill set. Making money, having conversations, it's all a skill set. The rich invent money. Well, yeah, yeah, you know, basically, yeah, you know, yeah. What See, you have to realize on television, they don't they don't tell you how to do anything on television. They don't tell you how to do nothing on television. You go turn on your TV right now. They're not going to tell you no solutions about anything. They'll tell you what's going on in the black community. They'll tell you what's going on in Washington. But damn, hey, how we solve this shit? How we get these police off our asses out here? See, they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that the police, they have a union, and the union backs them up 100%. That's why the cops keep beating people up and killing them. I mean, these guys are cowards at this point. They're getting violent with people that's not even violent. Damn. I mean, how you beating up a 65-year-old woman? They beating up, these guys are cowards at this point. I mean, you're beating up people that's not even violent. Come on, man. And they do it because they can get away with it. And even that's a science. Sad but true. Of course, it's no surprise why people involved in sales are social butterflies are here getting them most of what they want from people, including pussy. Yeah, that's a good point, Cosmic Warrior. Some of the best salesmen I know, they can get them chicks. They can bag them. They're very charismatic, charm, charisma, all that good stuff. Your purpose is your greatest orgasm you can have. Yeah, yeah, that shit is fucked. Yeah, that shit is fucked up. But they get away with it. You know why? Because they can. And who's gonna stop them? Yeah, succeeding in your purpose. Yeah, yeah. That should be every man's goal in life. One of them, anyway. Find your purpose. That way, you won't feel stuck at that damn job. You won't feel tolerated. You know? Hey, Jordan. Hey, Jordan, you've been following me for a long time, right? Right? You've been following me for a long time, Jordan. Yeah, but how long you been following me? For a long time, right? I mean, it's some people that's been it's down to earth. It's some people that's been following me, man. When I had 200 subscribers on here, 300 subscribers, 6 months. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you mixed up with somebody, but it's all good though. You know. Yeah, that's people that's been following me for a long time, man. Like 2, 3 years. Dude, this is one of the best channels on YouTube when it comes to life and women. I swear, so many other channels are waste of time. Yeah, I know, man. Cousin Warrior, I know. I know what it is. You know, I know what it is. Hey, hold on for a sec. Yeah, I know what it is, man. The other channels, they usually they don't really have a lot to say on the other channels. It's like they kind of they water down a lot of things. They make it seem so complicated. You know, they make it seem like it's like the Matrix. I mean, we are in the Matrix, but they make it seem like there's no ending to the tunnel. You know what time it is? Pizza time. Nah, I ain't eating no pizza, man. Nope. They talk about same shit. It took learning a lot from deep conversations like BGS channel to realize it. I hate how they shit on their clients and fans though. Yeah, there's a lot of guys, a lot of people do that. They make fun of people on the they make fun of people in the videos and shit. Or they'll call out somebody in the video. They'll call out somebody. They'll be like, "Hey, this is a response from response goes to such and such. He said this. She said that." I don't do any of that shit. I think that shit is corny. You know, or they'll have like so-called quote YouTube beef. They'll go back and forth, create a little drama between each other, and they'll be like, "Okay, this is the last video. I'm talking about this. I'm calling his name, or this is the last video. I'm calling her name over here. You know what I'm saying?" Yeah, they do a lot of that because they want views. I know why they want views because they call it quote YouTube beef. They'll go back and forth like 2, 3 times, and by the time they get to they'll do like 2, 3 videos, and at the third or fourth video, this is the last time I'm gonna be talking about this topic. Because by the time they get to the third video, they realize that this shit ain't working. Yeah, it is entertainment. Apple Mac, shit. Apple Mac is back. Yeah, just entertainment, really. They by the time they get to the third, fourth video, they realize this shit ain't working. I need a new strategy. Yeah, I don't call anybody's name in my videos. I don't know what nobody else is doing because I know they ain't doing what I'm doing. And I know 9 times out of 10, they don't know how to do, they don't have the skills that I have online. So I don't watch anybody. I don't know what the hell nobody else is doing. And I don't call anybody's name. So, now I do a little interviews here and there on other people, with other people channel whenever I can, if I want to. But hey man, more power to those guys and girls out there. Job is cool because it's like talking to a guy at the bar. Someone with knowledge and expertise and experience giving you the best option through his eyes and doing it so simply and sometimes not even. So, what the hell is this shit? I'm not going to lie though. Some of them MGTOW responses do be funny, especially the ones clowning the dudes completely against women, but it just gets old since there's always another negative fool. Yeah, some of the videos do be funny. Sugar coated. Uh, to be more complaining about. Yeah, a lot of them dudes be complaining a lot too. AdSense. Yeah, they trying to get the AdSense money. They trying to get more views. You know. Yeah, I get it. I know what they be trying to do, but man, that's just too much time for that bull. I ain't got time for all that bullshit. I follow a couple of tips. The game is within you. Yep, the game is within you. But we've been conditioned to look outside for everything. We, somehow we had it beaten out of us. And that's how and religion has a lot to do with that shit too. As religion tells you got to pray to something. Pray and look up in the sky or pray to a statue or I don't know, pray to something, pray to a rock. So religion has a lot to do with that. You got to always go outside yourself because you're never enough. If you're a religious person, you're never enough. Never. You're never enough if you're a religious person. This is what religion tells you. You're never enough. It's like if a religious person will say if they had if they accomplished something that was good, maybe they graduated, maybe they I don't know, maybe they made $20,000 last month. A religious person will say, "Thank God, God made a way." I'm like, wait a minute. I think you made a way. They'll be like, "No, God made a way. I prayed for this for 6 months." No, wait a minute. You put in the work. Not Jesus Christ ain't had nothing to do with this. See, this is what a religious person thinks. His mind is, he doesn't think he had very little to do with it. He say, "Oh, no, my Jesus, he saves me." This, this is what how a lot of Christians, especially, this is how they think. They don't think they ever enough. It's always somebody else that has to do it. Somebody else always take the credit. Have you heard that whole Pookie and Ray Ray versus Classic Man BS a month ago? They were completely shitting on good guys and told them they weren't good for nothing but kissing a bitch who just had. Who said that? Who said that, Cosmic Warrior? Who said it? Another man come come on her face. What? Work hard, save money, and hope for the best. Yeah, that's all we can do, basically. And you gotta work smart. Work smart, save money, invest money, and hope for the best. Man, I can't deal with people where every other word out their mouth is God this, God that. I'm like, damn, Apple Mac. That's whose mindset, Jordan? Whose mindset? That's whose mindset? I mean, when it comes to us, we ain't supposed to have shit anyway. We ain't supposed to have shit. You have to backtrack now. I have to backtrack. What? We're not supposed to have shit. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that shit. I was a bunch, maybe not extreme, but they only told them that they were nothing but the cleanup man for society's fuckery. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Cosmic Warrior. Well, if you really think about it, there's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of that going on, though, Cosmic Warrior. So that's probably why they said that. There's a lot of that going on. So, you know, that's a good argument that someone can make. I can see how, you know, how they could come up with a good argument with that. But that's not the majority of guys, though. You know what I'm saying? Those are just the guys that's in the public eye, public figures, something like that. I know too that certain things that fathers and uncles teach their young men, those young adolescents, and edge up in the game. Yeah, but here's the problem. Here's what happened with that, Cosmic Warrior. When I was growing up, I listened to my uncles. And I still listen to my uncles. But here's the deal. Most of my nephews today, they're not really listening to anything that I say. Even if I was to give them some advice, they won't really take heed to it. See, that's part of the problem. See, I got nephews that's 21, 25, 28. They think they know, but they don't. That's why they get played. Sweet Mac a bitch. Appreciate it, John. Sweet Mac. Yeah, see, there's a disconnect between the young and older people today. It was like that when I was growing up, but it's gotten worse. It's gotten way worse today. You know? Shit, I mean, if you really think about it, there's a lot of young people that connect with their uncles more than their fathers today. That's weird, but that's true. A kid that's not so lucky have to learn the hard way. Yeah, that's how I had to learn, Cosmic Warrior. I had to learn the hard way. I pay an arm and a leg to learn. I did the same shit, Cosmic Warrior. I had the most of the shit that I learned, especially when it comes to earning income, I paid thousands of dollars. I don't even know how much money I spent over the past 15 years. I hadn't spent I don't know how much money I done spent. Thousands of dollars. I mean, I got about shit, man. I got about over 500 bucks. 500 bucks in here right now in this room. I got over 500 books, DVDs, CDs, and I'd have paid people to teach me shit. I've been to a bunch of seminars. I mean, you got to learn the shit from somewhere. I didn't have nobody around me that knew how to do any of the shit that I wanted to do. So you got to pay to play. When people say you got to pay the cost to be the boss, That's real shit. You pay the cost to be the boss. That's real talk. That ain't no just a cliche statement. That's real talk. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss, baby. Yeah, I'm finally getting some type of damn reward. But it didn't happen overnight, though. It didn't happen overnight. Didn't happen overnight, man. It's a process. There's a lot of lesbian bitches too in society today. A lot of lesbians, man, they don't pay no attention to them lesbians, man. They be bullshit. They be bullshit, man. And I got there's a lesbian girl I know right now. She's ready to smash. You know, and she swears she's full blown lesbian, but she's ready to smash, man. You know, so don't pay attention to these women talk. Take what they say with a grain of salt. They don't listen because American society is geared towards separating the young from the old, so they can't be exploited. Yeah, American society, they the whole game is to keep everybody separated. It all comes from people have lied enough unknowing dude. Yep. The dumber you are, the more you're going to get taken advantage of and get exploited in this country. Damn, shot $500. You got more than me. Yeah, I had over 500. I don't even I haven't counted anything. That's just a guess. I'm just guessing, Apple Mac. It is excessive, but here's the deal: 500 books is a lot. Here's the deal. I could not go. I didn't have the money to go to conferences and seminars and travel across the country at the time. So the next alternative was to buy books, buy CDs, DVDs, because I could not afford to go to a conference at the time. I could not afford for anybody to show me how to do what I wanted to learn how to do at the time. So hey, I was like, well, I'm going to Barnes and Noble or Books a Million. You know, that's what it was. And this started, 25 years ago. I didn't really have nothing to lose at the time because whatever I was doing, shit wasn't working. So I'm like, yo, I have to find something that work. Anything. Fuck. Shit. At one point, I was fucking desperate. I'm like, yo, I mean, I can't. I mean, something has to change. At some point, god damn. Remember the old movie, The Mac? Goldie had to repay the old pimp who taught him the game. Remember? Uh, yeah, I remember that shit. I watched that 2 weeks ago. Okay. What the hell is it like to smash a lesbo? I never messed with a lesbo before. It ain't no difference, Apple Mac. It's just like a regular woman. Ain't no difference. Especially this woman. She just look like a woman. She just wear a lot of jeans and sneakers. And she got dreadlocks. She's still attractive. Hey man, I'm smashing. Eventually I'll get up with her. I would hate to learn what my life would be like if I never discovered a great channel like this one that also isn't afraid to spread a little about American Rock history. That's the same shit I said, Cosmic Warrior. I said the same thing to other people I met in the past. I said, man, if I've never met you, man, I don't know what the hell I'd be doing. So hey, man, there's a reason for everything. That's how I look at it. If you keep on pushing, don't give up. The right people show up. and you find what you need. You know, is the science to attracting women the same on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and what's the possibility of attracting a woman on YouTube? Uh, yeah, it's the same concept. The whole idea, man, is to work on your damn self. Focus on your damn self. And the women are going to find your ass. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'll put my life on that shit. If you focus on yourself long enough, they're gonna find your ass. Guaranteed. Books like Think and Grow Rich, Robert Kiyosaki, Iceberg Slim, Pimp. Hey man, Think and Grow Rich. I wasn't feeling Think and Grow Rich. Apple Mac. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know why. I just wasn't. That didn't do it for me, man. The Science of Getting Rich was the book that really set me off. And then Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But Think and Grow Rich didn't do it for me, man. I got that book. Yeah, I got that somewhere in here. But it didn't do it for me, man. Hey, so you mess with that lesbo, she's gonna try to flip your ass over and use her strap on you. Shit. I don't play that shit, Apple Mac. If I see a strap on fly out, we're gonna have some damn problems. Shit. Yeah. Thanks. I missed the first 25 minutes. Plus, I got a weakness for a female YouTuber. Oh, who's the YouTuber? John, I might know who she is. Who is it? A lot of these people on YouTube I met before in person. Who is it? I met a lot of these people at conferences and out and about in the street, just passing through. You can tell. Sid the Kid. Sid the Kid. Who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. Hey, what's her channel about? Honestly, how can I separate light flirting by women with serious flirting? I don't mind women who make statements, but I mean, I feel that I miss out on a lot of missed opportunities. I want to miss more. So wait. It depends on where you at. Where you meet women at. You meet them at the job. K-pop and African and Asian blah. I don't know. No, I don't know who that is, John. It depends on where you meet her at, Cosmic Warrior. Because I give you an example. If you meet a girl at the bar and she's a bartender or waitress, I would not take her flirting serious in that environment at a restaurant or bar. Because she's just trying. That's customer service. She's just trying to get tips. What I would do is I would get her phone number and talk to her outside the bar or the restaurant. So I would not take that serious. So it really depends on where you at as far as the flirting goes. I mean, everyday life from a woman comfortable enough to contact with me for the time being. Oh, well, shit. It just depends on where you at, man, really. In some places, man, I mean, if you're at your job, don't do it. If you're at your job, man, don't do it. Don't do it, man. This is some places you don't even want to even mix your money with your honey. Don't do it. But if you're just out and about, I mean, just be yourself, man. And let the chip fall where they may. Basically, it's not that complicated. Just talk, just having a conversation, If a woman doesn't like something about you, she's not gonna give you a lot of feedback. So that's when you know to move on. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Did you get to think and grow rich shit at first, either, but later on, I realized the whole book was about trying to give you that steel mindset to succeed. Yeah, I understand the book, Think and Grow Rich, but the science of getting rich was more of have that spiritual aspect of living, of just having more life. I just didn't get all of that from Think and Grow Rich. It's cool, Shub. I'm working hard on and go to her in the person and say, "What that?" Hopefully, I don't start something. Hey, where she live at, John? You know? Where she live at? How many followers she got on her YouTube channel? The thing you gotta she's from Chicago, but she's teaching in Korea. Oh shit. Man, she in Korea, man. Yeah, shit. Man, she ain't in America, man. I wouldn't put too much in that, man. Yeah, man. Man, you ain't never gonna see that woman, man. Shit. This is crazy. What up, Sharp? They caught you live. Oh, what up, Mike? You finally you been trying to catch me live for a long time? And plus, man, if John, if you was to meet her in person, she might start treating you like a fan, like a fanboy. Yeah, live in Japan time frame. Oh, you're in Japan. Hey, what part of Japan you live in? She might treat you like a fanboy, John. Osaka. God damn. How long you been in Osaka, Mike? It's late over there. What you doing up so late? Shit. Man, go get one of them good looking bum bras on Skid Row and hold her ass off and hit it. God damn, Apple Mac. Apple Mac, you raw, man. Yeah, don't leave comments, but who knows? Yeah, don't leave comments under no woman video if you want to get at her. She gonna treat you like a fanboy. Send her a message direct, email, whatever. Don't leave no comments underneath the video. I'm telling you, I've done this many times. You meet them in person, they'll treat you like a fan, man. It's like that's some bullshit. It don't matter what you say to them either. It doesn't matter what you say in the comment section. They still look at you like a fan, regardless. It's crazy. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, send them a DM, something like that. But don't leave no comments below the video. I learned that the hard way. I was on the fence about Patreon videos, but once I saw the titles, I had to sign up. Oh, when did you sign up, Mike? I don't have no social media game or apps. I'm old school. I do my best. Sweet macking a bitch. Hey, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it, John. Yeah, this sweet macking, John. This is like above and beyond just women. This is like you can use this shit in any social situations. Interviews at your job, if you in school. This goes beyond just women. Charm and charisma goes beyond just women, man. It's any social situation you can damn near think of. You know? Exactly, John. A lot of the stuff that I talk about, concepts I talk about, I got this shit when I had a sales job. I didn't get this shit from no woman or my dad or my mom. I got this shit when I had a sales job. That's where most of these concepts and these ideas come from. And all the mistakes that I made along the way. Like Obama, women love him, white and black. Yeah, exactly. Like Obama, like Barack. He got a bunch of charm and charisma. White women love him and they don't know why. The white women don't know why. They probably hate it. Damn, I love him, but I don't know. I don't want to love him, but I love him. Doing it tonight, I had to get my money right. But I had to get that knowledge. When I saw a treat women like kids title, I was like, yeah, I need that. Yeah. I used to be that guy who messed with certain chicks just to get a certain reaction out of them. When this happens to me, I literally get stuck and have unwitty responses, kind of tremble since I pack. I'm hoping to learn how to go use Facebook and Twitter by the summer. Yeah, I mean you can you can use Facebook right now. Really. Shit ain't that complicated, really. If Facebook is much easier than using Twitter to bag women, if that's what you want to use it for, John. On a great deal of muscle within the past 2 years, I'm literally an unavoidable presence that should present powerful body language at all times. That's good, Cosmic Warrior. Get your mind right, get your body right, get your money right. White women be like, my clan daddy said I should hate that nigga, but I just love him. Yup, Apple Mac, you're right. Yup. And even her daddy is saying, damn, you do have damn charm and charisma, so I can't be mad at her. God damn. Gotta give her a pass on this one. Shit. Hey, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. So yeah, charm and charisma goes a long way. It really does, man. Like it's been times where I had an interview at jobs, and during the interview, I was like, boy, if it's up to this woman, I got the job. I knew it as soon as I walked in there. Within 2 minutes, oh, I got this. And so in my mind, I'm saying, if it's up to her to hire me, I got this. But then some other white guy walked in, and I said, oh no. Oh no. This ain't gonna go well. It's over. It's over. I've been in this past interference. I got a story right there. I got fired once for having. God damn, what the hell is this? I got fired once for having too much charisma from a born man. A real stuff. Oh yeah, if you got too much charm and charisma, and if the person that's showing you around doing the interview, see, they're gonna show you around because they want to see how women respond to you, how they look at you. And if the women are giving you too much attention, you ain't getting that job. You ain't getting the job. Nope. And it took me a while to figure this out. And a white guy put me onto this. A white guy put me onto this. I didn't even realize it. You know, that shit happens, man. You got too much charm and charisma, and them women is looking at you. Oh no. You can tell, and you can tell if the women at these jobs are down because they'll look at you in a certain type of way, and they'll be like, it's like kind of like a stare for like a second. And they'll be like, "Well, how are you doing?" And meanwhile, the supervisor and the manager is looking like, "Oh no, this ain't gonna work." And you're not looking for women, they chase you. Exactly, John. The woman just walk out of her way to tell me something, just to talk to me. Only bad thing is we work together. Oh no. If you work together, don't do it, John. I've just never seen it go well. Don't do it. Unless you want to get another job. Don't do it. I'm telling you. I've never seen it work out well in the end. I mean, now there's some people that got married and dated and everything, but that's not a lot of people. The success rate of job between the sexes, between man and woman at work, is horrible. It's horrible, man. I'd admit I was talking to secretary too much. Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You ain't nothing wrong with talking, Mike. But when you start having sex with them women, that's when it's going to become a problem. I'm telling you. You can talk all day. Ain't nothing wrong with talking. When you start smashing, that's when it's going. It ain't gonna go right. In most cases, it's just not gonna go well. They got this famous rich hotel in New Orleans called where's it called? Oh shit! They have rooms that cost $1,000 a night. I was hired and fired before I even worked 1 minute. Damn! What happened, Apple Mac? Shit! How the hell you get fired that fast? God damn! A black human resource lady had hired me. It was a done deal, and I was supposed to report to work that night. My board told me that they never hired black people to work the front desk. Oh, so what? Firefighters call me up soon. Every time we get together, we talk for hours laughing and smiling. Oh, well, yeah, if you get another job, then you can talk to her. It don't matter then because you ain't there no more. Shit. But don't do it. Don't do it now, John. Shit. Don't do it. Shit gonna end up being your fault. You'll blame the whole thing on you. He seduced me. He took advantage of me. I'm like, what? It'd be that type of talk going on. You're like, what? How the hell I took advantage of you? Shit, you didn't say stop. You didn't say stop. You said kept on. You kept on going. You pulled me in. So how the hell I took advantage of you? You know, it's always the man's fault on the job. In most cases, I it's easy to make money, save money. Yeah. One worker fell in the trap. He married on a Japanese secretary who was 30, got her pregnant, has to marry her, and all that crap. I couldn't tell him he got played. Well, I don't know. Maybe he didn't get played. I don't know, Mike. I don't know. The girl was 30 years old. She's a kind of older girl for being in Japan, not in being single. But you know, I don't know. Shit. So 4 hours before I was supposed to report to work, got a phone call from her saying that she needed me to come back and meet some white dude who wanted to talk to me. I'm like, what? So, anyways, I drive back to meet this dude, and as soon as this dude started talking to me, I knew I wasn't gonna be working there. Damn, man. Oh, they don't hire people at the desk. This dude started asking me all kind of shit that had nothing to do with the job. Oh, he was just trying to find a way to get rid of you. If you started asking you a bunch of silly questions that didn't have anything to do with the job. What he wasn't there in the beginning? Obviously, I guess that's kind of weird. I'd rather just say the shit over the telephone. Fuck it. Don't waste my damn time. Some people are just socially awkward. Hey, Mike, don't fall for that bullshit. Don't fall for that socially awkward shit that a lot of people use. That's just a cop out. When people say they're socially awkward, that's a cop out most of the time. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for, oh, I'm socially awkward. That's a cop out. Don't fall for that shit. I didn't start, I never heard nobody say that shit when I was growing up. I didn't hear nobody saying they were socially awkward 10, 15 years ago. They started saying this shit. I'm an introvert. I'm an extrovert. I'm socially awkward. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's all it is. That's a cop out. That's all it is. Socially awkward. You say, oh, I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert. Oh, what the hell are you doing here if you're an introvert? Stay your ass home. Why you come out? This dude started asking me shit. Like, so you graduated from this rich white school? I went to a rich white boy high school, and see, he was pissed. I went there. The whole time he walking around looking at my application, circling around me as I sat in the chair. Yeah. He gave you another interview, it seemed like. True, very true. Now that I'm thinking about it, that phrase follows someone making you uncomfortable and not the other way around. Exactly. That's all. That's all it's all about, Mike. They just want to. They're just uncomfortable. That's all it is. A lot of times they're uncomfortable being around you. That's what it is most of the time, Mike. So when somebody says that, that's just bullshit. That's all it is. It's a bunch of bullshit. He couldn't fuck with my knowledge because I had tons of experience. Oh, they don't say you're overqualified. You're overqualified, Apple Mac. Yeah, they say that all the time. That's just a way of saying that that's an excuse to get rid of you. That's all that is. If they say you overqualified, that means they don't want to hire you. That's all. It's they come up with it's a good way of saying we don't want to hire you for whatever reason they don't want to tell because they don't want to get sued. He's there asking me, how did I get accepted to get food? And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with the job. I mean, I can see if I don't know. You should have asked him how he got accepted. Shit. Yeah, how'd you get accepted at the school? Same way you got accepted, I got accepted. Yeah, people like, hey yo, Mike, you bought any of my shit? You bought any of my books? I was wondering if anybody in Japan bought any of my books in Japan. I wondered about that shit the other day. I don't know. Anyway, after talking to him, I did not get the job, even though I had already been hired. Yeah, yeah, that I've had a couple similar stories like that, Apple Mac. Yeah, if you got too much charm, too much charisma, you're not getting a job. Especially if women are you getting a lot of women's attention. Shit, you can get a lot. Shit. These guys on these jobs, they're some of the biggest haters I've ever seen in my life. Why do so many Americans in Japan seem to think the game don't exist? When talking to girls over here, and in reality, if you're in a city area, the game is stronger than ever. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in Japan these days. Be honest. Japan is a very different place. So I don't know the mindset of guys over there today versus when I was over there. My boy was a waiter there, and he told me before I went for the first interview that I was not gonna get the job because he said he'd been working there like 15 years and never seen a black person at the desk. Well, I guess your boy told you the truth. He told you the truth. He didn't lie to you, Apple Mac. Your buddy told you the truth. He ain't lied to you. Haven't got the book yet. Going too soon, man. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that shit happens all the time, Apple Mac. You know. Yep. Yep. fuck it. Fuck it and move on, man. You know? It is what it is. You know? You say guys on the job are the biggest haters. I find that most dudes out here are haters, period. Either that or ushers or users. Uh, no, I think on the job is a controlled environment. And the reason why I say that they're some of the biggest haters because they know that you can't do nothing to them at the job. You know, you can't do nothing to them at the job, and they know this. So they use their position as power. Now, outside the job, you can kick their ass, or you can challenge them. If you know, see, a lot of guys might hate on you, but they'll go about it in a slick way. They'll do some shit behind your back or whatever, and you might never know about it. But at the job, shit, they make it obvious. In most cases, they make it obvious. You ain't got to figure out nothing at the job. In most cases, you know who you'll find out quick who had something to do with it. I was cocky because at the time, at 100% sex rate and getting every job I had applied for at the time. So I just knew I was gonna prove my boy wrong. 100% sex rate for all jobs I interviewed for at the time. Oh, that's good, man. You're a good interviewer. I had bosses talk to me at the job in ways they never would if we were sitting at a bar together. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah, at the job, boy, they say damn near any goddamn thing. But outside the job, they're not gonna say anything. If they see you walking down the street, they ain't saying shit. See, at the job, is a control environment. You know, and they work over you. Their supervisor, manager. Or they right? Or you might be a rat. So they can get rid of your ass at the job. Now, when y'all leave the job and walk out to the parking lot at night, it's like, hey, it's kind of a different story. That's why I'm not trying to build my skills and get out that. Yeah, you got to get out that rat race. Hey, Mike, where you from? Maryland? Okay. How long you been in Japan? Yeah. Almost 2 years. Okay. You like Osaka? I didn't like Osaka too much. I didn't like Osaka too much. It's alright, but me seeing like dudes I see on the daily are always compare themselves to me, even when I don't care. When they bring up assets I have, I feel they only scope what they would want instead. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of guys that do that shit. Colin Warrior. Might bring me back, one of them where a Japanese broad was fast. Oh shit. Why do individuals compare themselves to others? People compare themselves to others because they're insecure. Kids steal and adults do worse and more subtle. Yep, you're right, Cosmic Warrior. Really? I used to live in Tokyo and I just couldn't get with it. But I like the Osaka atmosphere much better. I'm not really a big fan of Tokyo. I'm not really a big fan of that shit either. To be honest. You ever been to Hong Kong? Yeah, I've been to Hong Kong. I like Hong Kong. Yep, I like Hong Kong. It's a big city. It's a big city surrounded by water. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big city surrounded by water. That's all it is. Yep. It's expensive there though. God damn. Shit. It's expensive there, man. If a man suck my dick, does that make me gay? Yep. If a guy suck your dick, you're gay, buddy. Why you didn't mesh with Tokyo? Uh, it's too big for me, man. Tokyo's too big for me. There's too many damn people there. God damn. Hong Kong is influenced by English culture, right? Yeah. Yeah, the British they took it over years ago. And I think China took it back over like 3 or 4 years ago. For me personally, I think it was just a huge city. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of big cities. He had a wig on though. Just like yeah, I'm not a fan of New York City either. What did he ask you? Yeah, some old perv or some gay dude asked me if a dude suck your dick, is that does that make him gay? I think that's like gay for pay type bullshit mentality. Of course your ass is gay. I feel like my life is horrible since I'm still shy as an adult and still live with my mother, but there are still things people would bring up that come off as mildly hating. Crazy. Had to put some friends in check and ask them for help with my concerns. No, I mean, believe it or not, man, I'm naturally I'm naturally shy. So, just because you're shy, Cosmic Warrior, that doesn't don't let that hold you back. I'm naturally shy. Really. I'm not so outgoing. I'm not like that all the time. Not all the time. I'm not naturally outgoing all the time. Oh, you 26? Yeah, you're still a young man. You're still a young man. Yeah. Cosmic Warrior, you can fuck off the next 10 years and still be young. Serious, think about that. You can fuck off the next 10 years and still be young, man. You can fuck off, bullshit around, do absolutely nothing, but you're still gonna be young. Yeah, when I was shy around people in social situations, the biggest thing I used to worry about is what people would say about me, what they would think about me. That's all it was. It didn't have, really had nothing to do with me personally. It just had to do with what other people thought about me. But as time went on, I realized that I was missing out on opportunities being that way. So I was like, man, fuck all this shit. I'm just going for it 110%. And, I haven't looked back since. Tell me, Cosmic saying, oh, you 26 too, bravo? Right. It's a young person problem. Don't sweat it. As a man in your 20s, you just focus on your skills, man. That's all men can do when they're young, not financially. Yeah. Just build yourself. Focus on yourself. See, the mistake a lot of guys make is they focus on the woman when they're young. That's a mistake. Focus on yourself first. Put yourself first. A lot of guys focus on the woman. That's a mistake. You put the woman first, then you get her pregnant, and now you're hustling backwards now. You see what I'm saying? You put the woman first, you get her pregnant, you're hustling backwards because your money ain't right. Now you're hustling backwards. And how many guys we know have made that mistake? A lot. I figured the fastest way for Cosmic to get over being shy is to start going to strip clubs and talking to them broads. But leave your wallet in the car. Shit. That's funny. Shit. You ever get over this BS in the teens? I used a lot of time on my past two girlfriends. Well, shit, man. You shouldn't even be focused on no girlfriend, man. Fuck all that shit. Most of these women are just distractions. That's all it is, really. I mean, unless y'all have some of the same shit in common, I just don't see the purpose of having a girlfriend at 26. I mean, if y'all building something together, okay, but if that's not the case, hell no. Yeah, I've been around women my whole life, so I've been smashing since I was 12, so I don't give a shit. You need experience, life experience first. No doubt about it. Life experience is priceless. All right, so happiness and relationship comes from the man, not from the woman. So if you're not happy in the way you want to be, a relationship will only bring you down. Yeah, if you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy with a woman. If a woman's involved, that's just going to slow you down, basically. The more time you spend with a woman, the more she's at risk of being pregnant by your ass. Because y'all ain't going to use no damn condoms after a while. You know it and I know it. Let's keep it real. Y'all ain't using no condoms. After about 6, 7 times, y'all ain't using no condom no more. Y'all get comfortable with a girl, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, she pregnant now. Now your money ain't right. You don't want to tell the girl to get an abortion. You're afraid she might go crazy on you. You know what I'm saying? The way you act around you, boy. Y'all know I'm keeping it real. Y'all ain't using no condom after 6, 7 times and smashing. Y'all ain't doing it. I know you ain't doing it. Shit. Yeah, you're right, Shady. They can't make you happy. That shit comes from within. Your boy is the way you act around the chicks. What? What you say, Bravo? What are you trying to say? Man, I thought I got my girl pregnant back in the day. And I was sick. I was so scared. I dodged a bullet. I got one girl pregnant when I was in my shit. No, actually no. I got two girls pregnant when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I told them to get an abortion. And one of them I told to get an abortion. The other one, she wanted. The other one, I thought that shit was suspect. I didn't think I did it. I know my intuition told me the second woman I got pregnant. My intuition told me it wasn't mine, and I knew it wasn't mine. I found out later on that it wasn't mine. There wasn't no Plan B back then, Cosmic Warrior. This was like early 2000s. It wasn't no Plan B back then. And this was like her grandmother told me some other guy got her pregnant. But this was like months after she had the abortion. The way you act around your boys is the way you act around the chicks. Who, me personally, Bravo? Yeah, pretty much. If that's what you asking me, yeah. I act the same around pretty much everybody. I don't really sugarcoat or change anything. Her grandma was snitch. Well, yeah. I guess you could say that, Apple Mac. Hey, up, did you ever come out with a pill for men? Yeah? A pill for men? No. Women will do that. They'll trap your ass. I read from my friend because his girl is pregnant, but I've heard stories about her creeping out. Was she a Japanese girl that's creeping out? Oh, it's in America. Oh, shit. White couple? Oh, the white women? Shit. Come on, man. Man, white women sneak out all the time. Give me a break, man. And white women, boy, they be going to get it, baby. I used to act totally different around my boys or my girls. Now I just say what fuck I used to do that too, Apple Mac. But that's too that's man, that's too much energy, man. I ain't got time for all that shit. Fuck that. I put like this is my philosophy. My philosophy. If I can't say the shit to my aunt, I don't say it at all. If I can't say it to my mom not she passed away. So my aunt, she's the next person in line. If I can't say it to my aunt, I don't say it at all. So just like when I was writing my last book, I was like, if my aunt can't read this book, I'm not going to put anything in there that she can't read. I'm not going to be ashamed of anything in the book because when I was writing this, I said, is this going to be cool for my aunt? Yes or no? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's my philosophy on when it comes to just people, being around people, saying what I want to say. If I can't say it in front of my aunt, I won't say it at all. Where you think all these half-breed babies come from? White girls sticking out the window at night to get that beard. Hell yeah, man! Them white women be going to get it, man. They don't play around, man. You know, a lot of these other women can learn the thing or two from white women. Why you bullshitting? Like the chicks all special and shit. No, I don't treat no woman special until proven otherwise. You got to earn that shit. Respect is earned, not given. Yeah, there's a bunch of half breeds out here. Shit. That white women be going to get it, man. Everybody be playing around. Shit. They're going to get that BBC, baby. That BBC. That BBC, baby. Hilarious. They got to have it. If they know when they want to have some good sex, the bomb sex, they know where it's at. Is my friend already knows, and he don't want to accept reality. Oh, that's pretty common, Mike. That's pretty common. That happens all the time, Mike. No surprises there. Yeah, Mike. If I were you, Mike, I would stay out of that shit. See, the more you say, the worse it's gonna get. So it's better off for you to stay out of that, Mike. Trust me. I've had experiences with my friend in dealing with this. I ain't saying shit already. Oh yeah, so that's it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Yep. Yep. The white chick, she would have shot at me today. She was working at the clothing store. I was for real. What did she say, Bravo? What did she say to you? They'll say things in a subtle way. It might go over your head sometimes. They'll be like, what? What she said? I'll be like, what she meant by that? Only one of those things. She asked me what I'm doing later. Oh yeah. What'd you say to her, Bravo? I gotta scoop up a Haitian chica. Yeah, I had a woman that asked me the same shit at a resort. At a resort in Mexico. I had a white woman ask me that same shit in Mexico. She said, "Hey, how long you been here?" I'm like, "We just got here yesterday." "Hey, where you staying at?" I told her where I was staying at. We ended up staying in the same building she was in. And she was like, "Hey, what are you doing later?" Shit. She's an older lady too. She was about 55. 55. She 50 something. I know that much. Yeah, she about 50 something. I said, "I know I'm going to be hungry later." I said, "I know." Yeah, they'll throw something out at you. See if you're gonna grab onto it or not. You know. What you what's up? You doing earlier? No, I didn't. I actually started laughing at the time. I started laughing. I was with a girl at the time. We was at the pool. And she said, "Hey, what what you doing later?" We was at the pool when she said this shit. And what happened is we was about to leave. And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't scare y'all away, did I?" And I was like, "Nah, we were just about to leave. That's all." She didn't give a shit. She was with a guy. She didn't give a damn. So she was down for the get down. And this shit happens a lot at these resorts, vacation resorts too. This shit happens all the time. So no surprises there. You know, she probably wanted to cuckold that dude, cuckold his ass. Cuckold that motherfucker. Shit. Yeah, but and then check this shit out. I saw her the next day standing in front of the same building that we both located at. And she said she was leaving. They were leaving the next day. So she said, "Hey, have a good time. That the rest of the time that y'all here or whatever." And that was it. She was still cheesing the next day. She knew what she wanted. Wanted that BBC, baby. She know what she wanted. That BBC. Oh, a lot of these white women are wild, man. I mean, they buck wild, man. I'm telling you. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Shit. I'm telling you, man. They wild, man. Buck wild. Shit. I gotta slow this shit down, boy. Shit, boy, I tell you, boy. Well, fellas, this has been real. As they say, man, I'm about to sign off. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe. Leave your comments below. Until next time, I'm out.